Heritage Day to the rest of South Africa and Happy Shaka's Day to KZN. Halala Mazulu. Halala. Welcome to Trending SA on SABC3 in celebrating our diverse cultural backgrounds. We have lined up some of the finest African artists to speak to us about their heritage and African music influences. Obviously, I'm never alone. Sanbonan.
Ninjani.
Oh, siyaphila. Sawubona Elma.
Ngiyaphila unjani?
It's Shaka's Day up in here. You guys look so colorful though.
We do, and it's beautiful.
In Zulu,
nothing inspires you like color.
in Zulu they say ngathi nyozingela amapepeshane. It's like you're hunting for butterflies.
Hunting for butterflies, nogal.
That is a beautiful phrase. I will definitely remember it. And speaking of things and people to remember, guys, Muzi, also known as the Zulu Skywalker, how sexy is that name, is the new face of contemporary South African music, creating a sound that infuses Maskandi and Baqanga with modern hip-hop, electro and soul. He's performed on big stages, both locally and internationally, bringing a touch of Zulu cultural influences and African aesthetics. He is unapologetically bold about his culture, his language, and his tradition. His music is distinctive, and it speaks to a diverse audience. Welcome to it. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for
What
having
an
me.
inspiration.
It's really country. Yeah?
I'm so sad.
I'm so sad about being back.
We'll come back to here. Muzi, in Forbes,
Yeah.
there was an article that they took out.
Yeah.
They said that you are one of the leaders, according to Abantu post-apartheid.
Yeah.
But you're the leader of in your school. You are that guy, you know, in terms of music, fashion, and culture. What inspires all of that?
It's just me being myself. You know, like I think like we are like in a generation where people like are allowed to be themselves more. So I'm just like very confident and I believe in myself. So I think like that resonates with a lot of people. And the music I make also is very like uplifting, very positive. So I think like a lot of people see themselves in me and my honesty, and then it sort of just resonates.
What makes Muzi the brand?
Because Muzi is not a brand. I'm a person.
Just a
That's
person.
why.
I'm a person, right?
You know,
I love
like
that.
I'm human. Like
Ne?
yeah. So I talk about my stories and I'm honest about it. I'm not trying to have like a facade or anything like that.
But you
Fantastic.
are really versatile. So,
Yeah.
I mean, producing, there's a lot of electronic stuff happening there.
Yeah.
There's a few strings to your bow. And you really nicely balance out kind of cultural themes, but then also the contemporary.
Yeah.
Tell me about that balance.
Yeah.
Is it very conscious?
No, it's more so just like as much as I grew up in KZN, I was skateboarding as well. Like and then I was watching TV.
Skateboard.
Because you see it on TV and you like it, you know. You
And
like
you're
it.
also a human being interacting with other human beings.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
come
know,
on.
none of us are like monolithic. None of us are like one thing.
Sure.
None of us like one genre. So I just, in my expression, I try to put in everything that I like. So if there's like a hip hop thing that I like, but then there's a kwaito thing that I like, but then there's an R&B thing, and then there's a Maskandi thing. Like, why not just fuse it all together?
Love it.
You know?
Yeah. And there's one thing that you like doing, and I always find it very naughty. It's very naughty, the way that your creative process.
Yeah.
You would go, that you did that thing with this Good is Nice song.
Yeah.
And I've never seen, like, I could see you in front of your computer giggling and saying, oh, this sounds dope.
Yeah.
What informs that creative style? Like,
I think when I was growing up, like there wasn't much of a bridge between like now and then, right? Because older artists couldn't archive their music, so I try to like I see myself as a bridge in a way. So connecting that time to now, because if I remix something and then like kids my age and younger hear that for the first time, then they can go and discover.
It's Good is Nice.
Yeah, on anything that's old, but also because I perform so much overseas, that can happen too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like telling our stories.
Yeah. And speaking of performing so much overseas, you're a global artist fundamentally, right? Essentially, and
Yeah.
you spend so much time on those circuits. So as a cultural touchstone,
Yeah.
I'm so interested in the fact that you utilize your language, isiZulu, so
Yeah.
much. You bring in those
Usuthu.
cultural cues so much, and you don't try to I guess, appease the
Yeah,
audience. I'm
yeah.
keen to find out how you actually connect with them, why you think there's still that connection, that strong connection.
I think it's because of like how powerful music is, you know, like, and I don't play with it. So like I've noticed that when other artists from overseas come here,
Yeah.
they don't come here and start speaking like us. You know, they're
Yes.
still themselves. So
Preach.
when I'm that side, I'm them in a way because I'm the international act then. So I look at it like that, and I know that like if I'm myself, they don't have a Muzi. So like that's what I use as my gold. Like the fact that I'm so confident in being me that I know if I do that, then it resonates because everyone is trying to be themselves. You know, even those that aren't.
I do feel like a lot of artists, we're following the same people on social media. We're looking at the same artists the whole time. We're bombarded by this global identity that we start thinking is the norm and is the thing that we should aspire to be. So there's obviously a very conscious turn away from that global perspective that you consciously keep taking.
Yeah, because when you're yourself, that's when you become global. So if I'm like everyone else, then we're just like, then there's, you know, there's beauty in diversity, you know? So like, that's why I will perform in New York wearing ipeshu. And then have that thing, and then it starts a conversation, you know? And then that's how we all like, that's how we become global actually. By everyone like showing and being proud of who they are and where they come from.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Your latest album, ne?
Yeah.
Makhoza.
Yeah.
Ne? It's about your mom.
Yeah.
My nanny used to be Makhoza as well. So I'm very there. Yeah, so what themes can we expect on that album? Like what should we wait for? Is it anything like Zeno?
So Zeno was purely just me writing a letter to my daughter. But then Mama I lost my mom earlier this year.
Oh, man, may she rest in peace.
Yeah, and but then so like how I was trying to heal from that was through music. So then I thought it would be a really good idea to just like be honest, and maybe through that honesty I get to help other people. So the album sort of goes through like the sort of 5 steps of like what is it, like healing or grief, and then so I sort of like just touch on all those steps, and then as the EP ends, I sort of let go of
Awesome. We are not going to let you run away.
We're not through with you.
I don't want to run away.
We're going to
You're
keep
supposed to
you
meet some
around.
news. What's going on?
There's some nice water in the mug. Have some of that after the break. The African pop maverick and award-winning artist Trezor takes us through his musical journey on Heritage Day. Stay with us.
Welcome back. You're still watching Trending SA on SABC3. We love to hear from you. Do get in touch with us and on our social media platforms, of course. Now, born in the DRC, this man is no one to play with. He made South Africa his home at a very young age. He went from being a car guard to multi-award-winning artist. His story is of trial and ultimately triumph. His name has become synonymous with a fresh African pop sound that has helped bring back the glory days of pop music to Africa. Ooh, the Messiah. His eclectic approach to his art is informed and rooted in the stories and the lived experiences of the people of this here beautiful continent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Trezor, the man with the most amazing shades and frames. Welcome to Trending SA.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
It's an
I've
honor.
known you for so many years, and I keep on saying Tresor. Which one's right, Trezor or Tresor?
Trésor.
See, I'm close. I'm close.
Okay, Monsieur Trezor.
It's Heritage Day, and you moved here in 2007. We were just talking about it. So it's been
Correct,
13 years. How do you marry that kind of, I feel like you're almost like a bit South African now because it's been so long, but you've got these Congolese roots. What does Heritage Day mean to you?
Yeah.
I think more than anything, thank you so much. More than anything, I celebrate African culture in general. I'm very proud and unapologetically black and African. And I carry pretty much our story through my bones, my music and everything. And being a young African artist that traveled throughout the continent, I get to really draw my personality and also just my identity from our continent. So I celebrate Africa as a whole. So I'm more of an African citizen than anything.
It's beautiful.
You've worked with so many different artists. Like, you cannot box the kind of artists that you've worked with, from AKA to Msaki to Brahu to Sauti Sol. How do you make these unlikely collaborations work? Because they always work. How does that happen?
I think for me, when it comes to collaborations, more than anything, I love to marry my music with the sound that really I'm excited about. And it's always start with the artist if I really relate or I connect with the music. I mean, I've known Killen for a long time. I think one of the most special relationships I've had so far in my career has been with Brahu. May he rest in power. And I got to really learn a lot. And I felt like he passed on so much knowledge in the 2-3 years that I knew him. And for me, collaborations are such impactful and powerful moments, musical moments, that I get to share with every artist I've ever encountered. And for me, it's always about the music first.
Yes.
You know, so if the music speaks to me or the artist's direction speaks to me, it's always easier to kind of marry the two. And I'm very particular with the collaboration, so I'm always excited about collaborating with artists I really want to collaborate.
Your favorite collabo? Your all-time favorite?
That's a very hard one.
Come on.
Tricky, super tricky.
The one with Msaki?
Yeah, I think that one
Yeah,
is what
that's
is
my
up there
favorite.
for sure.
Yeah.
And she's really incredible. Yeah,
You've answered.
You must keep listening.
No,
He's still
no.
talking.
He's answered.
yeah. I still think I'm right at the beginning of my career, so I haven't really made my best music yet. Yeah.
I love that energy. I'm at the beginning of my career. The best is yet to come.
Yep.
But you've obviously learned a few things along the way now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, music is fun, and the whole path is really fun, and I get bored very easily. So I write like 4 albums, and then people hear like 1 a year. Every year, pretty much, I work like 4 or 5 projects. And I get to learn and exercise my songwriting muscles and get to explore more, and that's what I do pretty much every day. It's just to get to explore myself as an artist and get to just swim different sonic seas and get to understand. So I'm still growing, still learning, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of swimming different sonic seas, right? You're an African man who speaks French, you speak English, you speak Swahili, and you've worked and collaborated across the breadth of the continent. What do you think connects us all?
Look, Africa is a very special place. I think, you know, that's a very, very important question. I'll tell you why. I think if you go back in history, we all come from different parts of the continent, from north to south and east to west, you know, and we connected from the start as people, you know. And you can see it, in our food and how we dress and how we built as people, you know. And you'll find people that look like from Ghana and South Africa and Congo and vice versa and Nigeria and vice versa. And I feel we connected either way, you know. It just, over time, of course, we have borders and nationalities and, you know, but I think we've been connecting from the beginning. And of course, music and a lot of things, music being one vital part that really right now is speaking to us as people and speaking for us as people to the world.
Yeah, I like that.
And it's you can still see through the rhythms. That's why, you know, we have our own in-house problems as the continent, which is our home problems, but our rhythms, you know, you hear my piano song in Lagos, or you hear an Afrobeat song in Congo, or Kwasa Kwasa song in Kigali, you know, we still connect to who we are, you know, despite our own problems.
There's a new song coming out. There's motion that's kind of ongoing. You have so much potting at the moment. Give us the headlines. What can people be excited about? Where should they start digging
Give
in?
us something to look
Yeah,
forward
give us
to.
something.
Please.
Come on.
I just released I think, one of the crazy visuals just now, a few days ago, for a song called Zwakala, actually sampled Ray Perry.
Okay.
It's an exciting song. The visuals are one of my favorites I've made so far. You must go check it out. I have a new song coming tomorrow. It's called Dancing with the Moon.
Oh, you just
Okay.
It's
All right.
It's an exciting
Dishing
one.
them out. Putting them
Dancing
out
with
there.
the moon.
Yeah, it's an exciting 80s inspired, but it's groovy. I have quite a few collaborations coming. I've been working on an album. I'm experimenting. I was very nervous, but been doing a project with Maporis and Kabza, Scorpion Kings.
Okay. That Mapiano vibe?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's different though because I love the rhythm. The drums are rude, so I had to. I'm a drummer myself, so it's like a lot Swahili mixed with a little bit of French. So it's really different. Got collaboration with Black Motion as well coming tomorrow.
Okay.
Called Bloodstream, very exciting song. And a few just collaborates with a Dutch DJ called Sam Veld and Furicas that really coming out. So there's a lot of exciting stuff happening at the moment.
All right, so this wouldn't be trending SA if I didn't become naughty.
Oh no.
You look very happy. There's a glow about you. Could this be the reason?
Is this gin?
I'm asking, could this be the reason? Could this be the reason why you're so happy?
No comment, but she's a blessing.
She's a,
blessing.
She's
Should
a
I start?
blessing, and I have a feeling a real intellect as well.
Yeah. Should I start contacting my tailor?
She's a blessing, man. I mean, look at her.
Should I contact my tailor?
He's ambitious, ne? He even wants to crack an invite there, so the next
That's all
one.
I'm
gotta get
saying.
it in quickly.
I want to be ready
Okay.
In time.
in time.
In time.
I like that.
After the break, we continue our African musical inspiration with Treso and Muzi, both right here. So don't go anywhere. Just take a minute.
Take a minute.
Welcome back to Training SA on SABC 3. We're still talking all things music and heritage with Muzi and Treso, African artists, Africa.
Man said,
That's a nice video.
thank you, man.
Do you ever get stressed about taking your shirt off, or do you just like, you work out anyway, so I'm good?
I do get stressed, but I also work hard, so it's like,
Okay. All right.
Hey.
And you too.
Huh?
You two are working on something and you're here.
oh,
It was meant to be, guys. It was meant to be.
No, we'll talk about it. All right, so Africa is full of color and its rich culture, design, art, and music. And in the spirit of diversity, I've got a little game to test your knowledge on our heritage.
oh,
Are you
man.
guys ready?
I'm a little nervous.
No.
Huh?
No.
Let's try it.
All right, let's try it. Okay, cool. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you some African food,
Yeah.
and you need to identify them, right?
Okay.
Are you
So the
ready?
first one who shouts the name.
Yeah, just
Okay.
let's go. Right? What's that?
Sorghum.
Yeah, my bad.
You don't know.
I know in
Okay,
in
both of you are right. That is amabele. They grow it all over the country to make.
What do you call it?
My bad. Sorghum.
Sorghum.
That's what they use to make sorghum.
Mabele. I thought Mabele was something else.
No, stop it.
It is
Thank
something
you.
else,
No,
but it-
Treso. Right, next. Next one. What's that?
Marula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, actually,
Marula, yes.
you guys are killing it. Yeah?
I mean,
How
Let's
we
go
eat
to
these
the
things?
next one.
How? We come from the farms.
What's that?
black-eyed peas. Not kidding.
Looks like beans.
Yeah.
There we go, Treso,
Yeah.
got it!
But I wanted to like, they look like
All right.
All right,
specific.
nice one, Treso.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I've got musicians on the show, right? I'm going to read some lyrics from iconic South African songs, right? And you guys need to tell me the name of the artist.
Ooh, no pressure, guys.
No pressure,
Aye,
no
aye.
pressure. Right? Let's go.
man.
All right.
Rishaya fish and chips, Rishaya bani chow, Rishaya malima ho.
Hugh Masekela Tanai also featuring Tandi Somazwai on that.
You got it. You
What?
got it, Refilo. You got it.
You.
Guys,
Thank you.
Treso, you should have gotten
Thank
this.
you.
You should have gotten
Thank
this.
you.
Okay,
I know, I
next
You were
song.
getting it,
Give you that.
Next
Okay,
song.
cool.
Right. Nashindwa na mali sina we. Ningekoa malaika.
Miriam Makeba Malaika.
I'm killing this. I just read in Swahili. You are right, Treso. You are right.
Yeah.
Last song. Last song.
Yeah.
Right? Let's go.
Muzi.
Muzi,
chance.
come on. I work hard.
Yvonne Chaka
Ivan Chaka
Chaka.
Chaka. Oh, my friend.
Muzi, this is Maslamini. What's wrong?
I'm a millennial, bro. Like, post.
But you said that you go back.
I'm joking.
Take it back.
Like, what's happening? All right, then finally we move into fashion.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, we've
We
come
move
into
into
one.
fashion. I want to know how versed you are in terms of what is this item and which country does it come from?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Let's go. What's that?
Tunisia.
Come on, guys. No, really?
You say what country come
Yeah,
from?
what is it? What's that government? What tribe?
Oh,
Where?
I know.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
This is from Morocco.
I said Tunisia. I was
No,
close.
this
Come on.
But babes, like,
No, this is from
I
Morocco.
mean,
Right?
It's close to like
Dubai,
what you
No,
find
guys,
in,
no excuses.
in
Let's
Asia,
move on.
but
This guy.
all right, let's
Next
move on.
one.
Yeah,
What's that?
Ghana.
Ghana.
Okay, what's the name of the cloth?
I want to say it's a kente cloth, but
It
I'm not
is
sure
a
it
Kente
is.
cloth.
Like, it's kind of like a look. Okay, all right, Kente.
Shut up.
Last one. Let's
Okay.
go. Right?
Masai.
Oh,
Kenya.
you guys, well done. Well done. Well done, Musi, for coming to the party. See? No, well done.
Nah, I
for
was
coming
waiting,
to-
you know.
No,
like,
no, no, no,
must
no,
wait
no,
till
no.
the-
It was very
You made
touch
us
and
so
go.
Nah, you must let people think they're winning.
Really?
Yeah, and then you just at the end. You know what I'm saying?
And then when are we expecting that collaboration between the both of you?
Because you guys have been talking.
Yeah, you guys have been
Yeah.
talking. Give us an exclusive. It's TSA. Come on.
Well, I think both of us work organically, so like we just need to like just let it breathe. You know?
It's gonna flow.
So it's not going to happen during December.
No.
No, I don't think.
Do we
December.
drop in December? Like,
Oh,
not
okay.
those kind of artists,
No,
man.
I don't.
All
I
right,
don't-
guys.
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely something, another thing for us to look forward to. But we've really appreciated your time, your insights, the energy. You guys have been fantastic. Nah? Really appreciate you celebrating Heritage Week
Happy
with
Shaka's
us.
Day.
It's been amazing.
KZN. Happy
Happy
Shaka's
Heritage
Day.
Thank you so
Day,
much.
Happy
everybody.
Shaka's Day, KZN.
Woo, Escobar Bay. And
Thank
thank
you.
you for joining us.
you.
Tomorrow, renowned TV personality and filmmaker Jonathan Boynton Lee takes the 4th seat in our roundtable discussion. And Mufasa himself, Casper Nyovest, zooms into our studio. So exciting. You don't want to miss that. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, guys.